What's going on, guys? Taimanin Amazing here. We're back with another video, and in today's video, guys, I wanted to go over which character should you be buying in Action Taimanin early on. If you're like a free-to-play player and you want to be picking out the best characters, but not just the best, like, you know, also the top tier waifus of the game, I'm here to help you guys out on what you should be picking. So let's go over to my characters list, and we'll actually go over all the characters that I have right here. We'll also go over some of the characters that I don't have that I will actually eventually get. But let's just talk about the characters that I have here and why I recommend picking them up. So Coronai is going to be my first character here that I would recommend if you are a free-to-play player to pick up. And the reason for that is because she is very good for a lot of content in the game. If you guys have seen my channel, I was able to beat the final few stages of the arena tower. Actually using Coronai with an invincibility build, right? Coronai is very good. Her attack, like her normal attack string is really quick. I can show you guys actually if we go into the test play. But her attack string is really quick, and her damage output is actually just like insane, like, to be honest. This is gonna be her regular attack string. I'll show you right here. So this is gonna be her regular attack string, as you can see. It's very nice and very quick actually, because you get a lot of jabs in there, and she does like a really nice like attack like that, right? And she has a lot of really good attacks as well. So if we do this, I can show you guys Gale Slash right here, which is gonna be like her healing ability. Pretty nice. You have Tornado Ren, which I also like a lot as well. We also have Deflecting Hold, which is gonna be a counter basically, full counter. So there we go. Hopefully it attacks into me. Okay, there we go. Oh, she attacked into me after I held it. But, okay, attack. Bop. There we go. And then we do an attack like that. And then they become groggy. So that's another one right there. The Kamitachi right there, which is going to be a jab that you do when you do a double dash. You have the Howling Wind right there, which is really good. Howling Wind is really good. I think that skill in itself is probably one of the best skills from Coronai. And then we also have God's Eye, which is going to give you a crit rate bonus and speed boost depending on, like, you know, your build. If you're running like full blue, I think you get the speed boost. If you're running full green, you get a crit rate increase as well. And this is the normal attack string that she has with the Shinganji dual wield. She gets that little like final hit at the end, that like slash that goes across the screen. Really nice. And then she also has Stormhold, which is gonna be like, you know, a little like attack you could do like that. Which actually gets a lot of enemies like cucked. And this is going to be her level 81 ability right here, Stormfang, which I really like Stormfang because it's a long distance, like a little like tornado that drops. It's very nice. But yeah, I think that's going to be Coronai right there. She's really good early on. I think she's not too bad of a pick early on as well, like especially if you're a newer player, just because of how easy she is to use and how, like, you know, how fun she is to use as well. She's really fun because of her crits. So the next character we're going to be going over is going to be Asagi here. Asagi is going to be one of the beginning characters you can actually get at the beginning of the game. And she's really good in the game because of what she can provide. She has this one of the most broken dodges in the entire game, Kojenka. As you can see, whenever she dodges, she freezes time basically. So she's kind of like Dio from JoJo's. She dodges, she gets a like time stop. It's not a complete time stop, it just reduces the enemy's movement speed by a lot. So you get that dodge and you can do it. And then once you get it maxed out, you almost have like enough time in Kojenka to actually get it back by the time you're done dodging. And if you also have the full red build, you can increase the duration of Kojenka by another 50%. So, you know, really nice. I like Asagi for that. She also have healing in Rakusenka. She has the Senjinka for providing like some movement speed increases if you want to do like really fast movement speed. She has a lot of variety with her builds. I think probably the best build for Asagi is probably going to be her full red or full blue, because with full red you get the Satsujinka right here, which is going to give you a lot right in this kind of range. You also have Kojenka giving you the increased duration and or the particle charge right there. You can run full green if you want, but I think probably the best case scenario with Asagi is going to be definitely the full blue or full red. So yeah, I think that's going to be pretty good for Asagi there. I usually like to run full blue because of Rakusenka and the heal. But yeah, Asagi is very good early on as a newer player. I would say she's probably the best pick of the three at the beginning. I'd say in order, it's probably Asagi, Yukikaze, and then Sakura. In terms of like characters you pick at early on. So those are going to be like, you know, my suggestions right there. Emily is one of the most broken characters in the game. She's probably like the best, I would say, in terms of all content clearing. The reason she is the best is because she can basically auto all content. If you get her high enough, she is able to just auto hard daily. She's able to auto event stages on hard. She's able to auto a lot of stuff in the game because of her zero system ability. So what this does is it makes it so that her drones automatically perform normal attacks, and she's able to just literally go on auto. Like, there's no reason to really, like, you know, worry when you have Emily here. You just go put it on auto and just walk away from your screen, and you alt tab away, and she has done the fight by the time you come back. Really good character, and Emily herself is very nice as well. Very nice. So really good pickup right there. Murasaki is one of the best characters for tower, for like the arena tower. If you are trying to do hard stages at all, like basically any hard stage, Murasaki can cheese by her lifesteal with her Great Axe Senpu. She is very, very good because of this skill right here, the Great Axe Senpu. Performing a charge attack by swinging the combat axe while moving forward. If you're running full green on Murasaki here, you restore 5% of the given damage, which is a lot when Murasaki is doing like 100k. You're healing so much HP off of doing your damage here when running full green. I think Murasaki is definitely a must-have character if you want to like invest in doing endgame content in the game, like tower, bonus stages and events, anything like that. Murasaki can cheese and easily beat just from that. She also has Tentacle Mine, which is very good because it does a dodge and reduces the enemy's speed, and also provides a lot of bonuses when you run full green as well for Tentacle Mine. So I highly advise running full green on Murasaki. She's very good, and I did just do a showcase yesterday, so if you guys want to see her in action, definitely make sure to check out that video. So the next character we're going to be going over is Sakura. Sakura, she kind of sucks, I'm not gonna lie. She has some uses. Like, I think one of her best abilities is probably Shadow Cleave. When I was using her, she definitely had some pretty good damage with Shadow Cleave, and it like basically auto targets enemies too. So when you use Shadow Cleave, it automatically sends you to the opponent the moment you proc it. So the only really good build for Sakura is kind of just full blue. I have seen Shadow Claw work in running full green, because Shadow Claw does do a lot of damage like when you run full green, but I think the only really good ability on Sakura is her full blue build because of Shadow Cleave, and she isn't really that good overall. I just like Sakura as a character, you know, obviously from her scenes and everything, but yeah, Sakura, you know, she's really good. Sakura, she's not too good like in comparison to the characters I already went over. Like these four right here, I would say are like probably the top characters in the game, but Sakura, she's not very good, to be honest. Like, I don't think she's gonna be that good. Kirara is a character that, you know, on release she looked really cool, but after like playtesting with her and like seeing her in action, she is not very good. She has no healing. She has no healing on her abilities, right, which kind of sucks, and her attack pattern is really slow, which kind of sucks. Like, you know, she has a lot going for her, being that, like, you know, she has like freeze on her Frigid Zone, because she can dodge and then like freeze the enemy there, which is not too bad, and then she also has a lot of set bonuses in that as well. But I think overall Kirara is not going to be that very good of a character unless you really care for like simp mode. Then I mean, I highly advise then, but like, you know, at that point you would just be picking her up because she looks nice. But Renko is going to be the next character we have here, and the only build you can run on Renko is full blue. I have tried running full green on Renko and it just does not work. The only reason you run full blue on Renko is because of Meteor Impact and because of how that works with Spatial Rift as well. Increasing your particle charge, you get Meteor Impact. With the moment you apply the Spatial Rift, you bring all the enemies in one spot, right? So you do a dodge, all the enemies get dragged into that one area, you drop Meteor Impact, and you kill all the enemies in that one area. It's super synergistic, and I think it works really well for Renko. The only thing is, like, the rest of her kit, or like the rest of her skills don't really work that well. I think Wind Slice is not too bad. Shift is also very good as well if you're trying to, you know, do a little bit of extra damage when dodging. And then obviously her Ito style is going to be really good for her because you get all these bonuses right here when you have a set 3 bonus of you know, supporters, right? And, you know, obviously Renko looks very nice. That's another thing as well. Okay, so Yukikaze, I have not done any play with the rest of these characters, guys, so take this with a grain of salt. This is just from what I've seen. Yukikaze is a really good character from what I've seen, for her ranged attacks and stuff. She is the only other ranged character in the game other than Emily that exists, so she's really good in that she's ranged, because, you know, being a ranged character is already like, you're already like a whole tier above other people, just because you don't have to get hit. And you can just dodge, like, you basically dodge everything, you shoot ranged attacks, and you don't really have much of an issue, right? So that's going to be Yukikaze right there. Sue, I haven't really seen much gameplay, but I know that she gets she gains super armor on her ultimate, I think, which is super cracked. Like, if you have super armor and you're going into like a fight with an enemy, you literally take no damage. It's basically an invincibility supporter, which is kind of broken, right? But I think that's like the only thing Sue has going for her. I don't know how good she can be in general, right? Take my advice with a grain of salt, right? I don't know how good she can be, but that's basically like my thoughts on Sue. Shiranui recently got buffed, but I don't know to what extent she got buffed. I haven't really seen much gameplay of her, but initially Shiranui wasn't really that good. And from what I've seen from Taimanin Mari, he's also said that Shiranui has been very bad in the past. I don't know if like her buff made her like good enough to be viable. Obviously she looks very nice, so if you just want to get her for the waifu status, then, you know, by all means. But I don't really know if she's gonna be the very best character you can probably pick up here, right? The next character we have is Oboro. From what I've heard about Oboro is that she has really good single target damage. That's basically the only thing I really know about Oboro. I haven't really seen much else about her. You guys can let me know in the comment section below, again, like for all these characters that I don't own, because I only really know about the characters I have here, right? But yeah, that's gonna be my analysis of Oboro here. Asuka, I haven't really seen much gameplay on her either. I do know that she is a machine type, because someone did let me know in the comment section below. She and Emily are both machine type enemies, or machine type characters. Her like attack string is pretty good, I think, as well, because she has like blades on her arm and then she just like attacks. I haven't really seen much other gameplay as well. I might pick up Asuka next as my next character, just I think she might be a good pickup, but we'll have to see. So I don't really know how good Asuka is really. And then Ingrid right here. Ingrid is basically Asagi, but more of a glass cannon than Asagi from what I've seen. She kind of just does a lot of damage. She takes a lot of damage, but she dishes out a lot. And she kind of has like a fencing, like, you know, attack string, which might not be too bad, but in some case scenarios, I think that could get you like caught. But yeah, that's basically like my thoughts on like all these characters right here, guys. If I had any recommendations for characters you should be picking early on in the game, the main three that I would pick up personally would be Murasaki, Emily Simmons, and Coronai. These are the three that I would pick if you want to like delve into endgame content and actually be able to beat it, because Murasaki can cheese all of tower. Emily and Coronai are very good for PvP, and if you pick Asagi when you start the game, you already have basically all you need for the game. You would only need these 4 characters really, and you could clear all content in the game easily. Like, all content in the game would be a watch with these 4 characters right here. So that's basically gonna be it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe as always. And if you guys want to see more videos like this, definitely let me know in the comment section below. And if I was wrong about anything in the comment section below, definitely make sure to let me know, because, you know, I am pretty new to the Action Taimanin, so I don't really know for sure exactly like if I was right about these characters. This is just from what I've heard from other YouTubers and what they've talked about for these characters, right? I haven't really gotten to see much for these 6 characters right here, but I know for sure like what I've said about these characters is definitely factual, because I have played with all of them. So I have gotten to see how all of these characters play. But yeah, that's gonna be it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out and have a great rest of your day.